Hi, I want to give you a quick tour of the Dysphagia Therapy app from Tactus Therapy. This app is available for iOS and Android devices for phones and tablets. So let's dive right in. This is an app for clinicians to help them find the best therapy options for their patients. So if you just tap on the Therapy Finder white button at the top, you'll see a list of impairments and observations that you might notice on your assessment. And you can go through and check off which things you happen to notice in your patient when you're doing your assessment. Now you can filter these options by whether you've done a clinical bedside assessment or an instrumental assessment, or show all. So it takes you through each stage of the swallow, and you'll want to carefully read and check off what you're seeing, and then find therapy options. And what this does is filters through all of the evidence-based treatments and looks for the exercises that match the impairments or observations you've noted. So here we see that effortful swallow matches 4 of the things that we checked off, and if we click the arrow, we'll see which ones those were, and they happen to all be observations. It tells you what you need to do the effortful swallow, the instructions for doing it, cranial nerves involved, some notes about the exercise, and the selected references if you want to read more about it. Going back to the list, you'll see that there are lots of other exercises that match 2, 3, or 1 of the things that we've checked off. So if I want to set up a home program for my patient, I can select for export and then check off the things that I want them to do. Let's see. We'll do some of these. Okay, now I'm going to export for my patient. I'm going to send it as text so I can edit it, and I want a home program. So I'm going to click Send Email, and then here I have all of the exercises that I can send directly to them, send to myself, or copy and paste and make some changes. And it's divided into maneuvers and exercises and strategies. And you can see that back here on this screen, I can choose to just see the exercises or just see the strategies if I want to pick something specific for my patient. Okay. Now, if I just want to read about one of those treatments, I can go into treatment and find all of the treatments in the app, read about what they're for, the materials, and the references. There's also information about assessment here, so I can read about how to assess each part of the swallow, what to look for, and the cranial nerves involved. There are also resources in this app about the cranial nerves, so you can read about each one. And there's anatomical drawings for patient education. Now, anytime I see something that I really like and want to come back to, like a patient handout, I can bookmark it, and then on the home page, I'll find all of my bookmarks right here. There's also a search function, so that if you're looking for something in particular, like a cranial nerve, you can find it, as well as information about the app. This app was authored by 3 expert clinicians in dysphagia and is available on the App Store or Google Play now. Thank you so much for watching.